Welcome back, Chess Warriors. Today is day 78 of our Road to 1800 series. And today I just want to focus on how things have just been clicking lately, how it feels easy to play chess. And as I play, I just want to show my thinking and show why I feel so confident when I play nowadays. So we have a solid opening for both white and black. Usually with black, we have the Scandinavian. So that's what we're going to play. Looks like he's going to fianchetto the bishop. No matter what opening you're playing, you still have to watch what your opponent is doing. You can't just be on auto mode. So we kind of watch, we continue our opening. If we see something suspicious, we try to make sure we're dealing with it and not just being robotic or whatever the word is. We're not just moving blindly. We're not just going through the motions. Okay. What I'm probably going to do is kick this knight and then bring my knight in here. Just because I like having this pawn. Whenever I can, I like having this pawn in front of my knight. So this is a good example of watching what your opponent is doing in the opening. So I'm not sure what he's planning with these two knights here, but this is something I don't see a lot. So I think we're fine to go here, so I'm going to do it. I don't want to overthink it because that's another thing you can just overthink sometimes. So I'm going to kick this knight. I'm going to bring my own knight here. And all of our this piece is protected by this bishop, so we're fine. And then, yeah, so I'm not sure what his plan is, but nothing looks out of the ordinary. This pawn is attacked twice, so we're going to have to deal with it. We can either push this way, we can bring the queen out and develop another piece, or I'm not sure how I want to do it, but that works too, bringing this queen out. The only thing with bringing the queen out is this attack would be annoying. So I don't like bringing the queen out. I don't really like this either. So actually, I will just take. He can take with his knight if he wants. We can take back, or we can just develop our bishop. I'm just going to develop my bishop just so I can go ahead and castle. He takes, we take back, we're good. So we just keep it simple in the opening. We don't really... that's one of the things I've learned from attacking in the opening. It doesn't work. You don't want to just be aggressive in the opening. Unless you absolutely know what you're doing. You don't want to be aggressive in the opening. It usually backfires. If you have some traps that you know that work well with your opening, you can obviously spot those traps and use them. But otherwise, don't fall for tactics you see in the opening. Just keep it simple. Castle. Develop all your pieces, castle, and you'll be fine. That's something I've learned, is to just chill out in the opening, get all your pieces developed, and then you can go on the attack. I want to get my queen in the game, so I'm thinking either this square or this square, and that way both my rooks are connected. That's something we want to get done. All right, so let's see here. I like this square for the queen. I just want to make sure it's fine and it's not going to get attacked right away. I think it's fine. Usually I go here, but that's fine for now. Okay, so what is he planning? I'm not sure. If he goes there with the bishop, nothing happens. The knight can't really go anywhere here. So let's get one of our rooks on the open file. I like this one. Rooks belong on the open file, so we should go ahead and get it on the open file. So however many principles you know in chess, try to follow them. So if I don't know what to move, I just follow the general principles. Get your pieces where they belong. And then now we're officially in the middle game. I think that's the hardest part of the game. That's when you decide, it's just an open field. You don't know exactly where to put all your pieces, but you try to put them on good squares. I think this is going to open up at some point, so that's why I put my rook there. But really, in the middle game, you're just trying to optimize your pieces and looking for tactics. So I'm looking for tactics. I don't know if there's nothing too crazy just yet, but eventually one of us will blunder. And so we just got to wait for that. Now we can start trading pieces, but I don't really like to trade unless I know I'm getting something out of it. So nothing yet. I could put my no, I can't. There's a queen there, so we gotta make sure every move we make that we're double checking the what's it called positives and the negatives of that move. I guess I can start pawn pushing. I'm not sure honestly. I haven't played against whatever this opening is. This is not. I don't know. So maybe just bring my knight here, then there, because yeah, like I'm thinking through it. Does that make sense? Not really. So I'm just brainstorming now. I can start pushing this pawn up, but what would be the use of that? Plus, once it gets here, it'll be attacked twice. So nothing good. I want my bishop here, so I think I want to move my queen down a square. So I'm just optimizing. One way of handling this, one way of deciding how to move in the middle game is what they say. I forget that. What is it? The acronym, the abbreviation, whatever. But it's checks, captures, attacks, and then optimization. So we're looking for any checks. We don't have any checks. We don't have any captures, I don't think. There's an attack here, but not really because it's protected. So optimization. Can we optimize any of our pieces, put them on better squares? Yeah. So that's generally how you want to think about moving in the middle game. I just like this sort of mini pin, but even though it's not really a pin. Maybe if I moved my knight somewhere else, I could have brought the bishop here, screwing or X-ray attacking the rook, but I didn't see it until it was too late. This is protected, so if he takes, we're fine. We can go here and double attack it. That's an attack. Do we have a better attack? Not really. Yeah, I kind of like this. Plus, I've been using too much time, so I gotta be careful. We've got 7 minutes. We got 5. It's not what's it called? I like this. I want to trade his bishop for mine, and then this knight would be on a good square if we get the knight there. What's he planning? He wants this bishop, so let's not do what he wants. Let's do what we want. Okay, cool. And then this will be interesting. Well, we gotta pick it up. 4 minutes to 7 minutes is not good. I guess we have 5 minutes more, like 5 minutes to 7 minutes. Okay, that doesn't look good, but I don't think we can capitalize on it just yet. I want to bring my knight here, but I think he gets trapped. So you gotta make sure your moves aren't gonna trap you. If I go there, I'm attacking the rook goes there. Yeah, other thing, obviously calculate. Mm. This looks interesting. Yeah, I like this because then we're threatening to go there. So if we can kick his knight, we can go there. That'll be kind of cool. But he's got to see that, right? It's a one move tactic. And then if we go, like, we're not trapped, we can always bring our knight here. Unless he goes there, we might be. Okay, he saw it. All right. Let's see now. We can kick his knight and put our knight on a better square. We can also push this pawn here. What does that get us? If he takes, we get a check. Other than that, nothing really. But I do like that. If he pushes, we can keep going. I don't know. I kind of like this. He can just push. If he pushes, it'll be annoying. Okay, that's interesting. He brought that knight back. So maybe we go here and then take that pawn. Knight there could be annoying. So we just got to make sure we're covered. All right, I need to stop just talking and yapping too much and actually start thinking because Time is actually getting really, really bad. But it's just having a thinking system, knowing why you're making the moves you're making. That'll give you the confidence you need. And it's just, yeah, like if you follow the rules, things will work out. Yeah, so focus on understanding the game more than anything. That's something that's helped me a lot. All right, so we got the check that we wanted. Okay, that's a self pin. I'm not sure. I don't know. So if we check here and he takes with his queen, we have a check here. He can't take with the rook because it is what's it called? It's pinned. I like this. I'm baiting him to take. I don't think he actually will. He might get nervous and take it. That's what I'm betting on, but he won't. Yeah, he knows better. What if we check here? Then we just lose the knight, right? Yeah. That doesn't work. Okay, let's go back. That didn't work. It's okay. We can bring this knight here. There's another check that way. We can put this rook on an open file. Is that a blunder? No, it's not a blunder. Ooh. I wish. How about I bring my knight here? Attacking that, and then if he takes, I can bring the knight there. I like that. Oh, actually, this doesn't really do anything for me. I thought I could take this rook, but I actually can't because his queen would just take me back. But I'm not gonna give him the trade that he wants. He'll have to take that trade himself. All right, so we're good. Maybe put this rook here. Gotta make sure there are no tactics. If he moves his knight, we could be in trouble. No. Okay, let's go here. Everything's protected. Queen's protected. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I wonder if we can take here. He takes it back. We check. No, we can't do that anymore because he can just take. We take back, and then he takes our knight. So we can't go there now. He's threatening our pawn. So let's kick. And I don't think he can take our knight. Wait, no. If we kick, he takes. We take back. Or if we kick, he takes this first. We take him. He takes us. So maybe we just push the knight or the pawn up. Wait, doesn't that just, yeah, he just blundered. So that's how you win games. You stay calm and follow the rules, and you win the game. All right, guys. So we did pretty well that game. 85.6 for us, 80.2 for the opponent. So not bad on their side either. And I think really that blunder just won us the game. It was pretty even for the most part. So we had a successful opening. We tried our Scandinavian, but I think technically this is a queen's pawns opening. Usually the Scandinavian is they go e4 and we go d5. That's usually how the Scandinavian goes, but I don't know the technicals of all that. But the important thing is that you do have an opening for both white and black. And we had a solid opening. We developed all our pieces, we castled, and then we began our attack. We put our pieces on optimal positions, and then the middle game shuffling began. So we used the checks, captures, attacks, and optimization. That was our blueprint for making our moves here. And obviously we're still learning. This is not perfect, but we just try to make good trades, put our pieces on optimal positions, put pressure on the opponent, that kind of thing, and we just try our best to win the game. And this time around, like, things went our way, and after, I guess it didn't like this move, just saying to just protect it with the pawn. I'm sure. I thought this was fine just because the rook, both the rooks are on open files, so I don't know why the engine doesn't like it, but I thought it was all right. And then he finally blundered, and we won the game. So yeah, I mean, it's not much on the review side, but overall, like, this is why I'm confident when I play nowadays, is because I just kind of have a blueprint for how to move. I have a map. Just real quick, I'll go over the things I think I went over in the video. So have a solid opening for white and black. Prioritize developing your pieces before you go on an attack, unless there's like opening traps, right? That then obviously you can apply those traps. But for the most part, just prioritize developing your pieces in the beginning. Stay vigilant, right? Even if you learn a good opening, don't be on autopilot. You have to focus on the game, and you have to be able to adapt, and you have to see what the opponent is trying to do so that you don't fall for their traps. Follow general chess principles, and like whenever you don't know what to do, just try to optimize your pieces, try to fight an attack, make sure all your pieces are protected. Just follow general chess principles, learn as many chess principles as you can, and follow them. Use the check, capture, attack, slash optimize, especially in the middle game. Use that to guide your moves in the middle game. And most importantly, just focus on understanding the game. So the reason I did this video is just because I've been feeling good about chess lately. We've had a good run through the 1200s. We're doing okay in the 1300s. I think very soon we'll get into the 1400s. Life is good. I wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you learned something from this video, and at the very least, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.